hello. Oh, it's a good day. It is a good day to be playing Satisfactory. Oh my gosh, I have something in my throat. Excuse me. Alright, let's go. And don't you two start... No, you've... Damn cats. Literally, the second stream starts, they start going at it. Hope you had a nice day. Me, I've had a day. Pretty alright day. I got some recording done today. I'm just glad to be back for more of this. Hi, Pat. Pat! We're back to Satisfactory. It's been a few years, hasn't it? The 1.0 release is finally out, and it's great. However, I did hear of a few horrible game-breaking bugs that exist right now, and I'm hoping... excuse me. I'm hoping we don't... Okay. There was one that would literally just bork saves, and I'm glad we don't have it. I was kind of nervous about that. I loaded up the game earlier today to make sure, and it seemed fine. But it was just a little concerning. Only 28. Well, the good news is, got all this stuff, it's automated, we don't have to worry about it. So we're making another miner, a set of biomass furnace, and the man. I am probably doing... I was working on limestone before, right? Somewhere. Out there, I see it. Also, hi, Elwin. Do the mirror done just because we reset. Yeah! Rage at the gotcha. Sounds like a really silly, it sounds like a really silly, band name. Okay, so we're putting another miner out there. 4 biomass burners. And the MAM. I think the plates are for the MAM, right? I think so. And then once we've got some of our little stuff done, I would really, really like to get part assembly done so we can start automating the reinforced plates and the rotors and the modular frames. I really, really want those. That and logistics. But I think we need to stock up on some resources and actually work on a sizable factory that's on a flat level surface rather than just out in the middle of a field. Anyway, we're gonna build a MAM. Just put that down, I don't know, here. Okay. And we have a few things we can research here. Let's do power slugs first. I think I only need one.
This semi-slug, now dubbed Power Slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
I guess. Do we have enough quartz for this? We do. Good. I will need to
The
find an
crystalline
actual
mineral
source of
was a
quartz, though.
previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
And I already know what most of this stuff does, but I don't mind listening to it.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
I will need to go somewhere else to find bacon agar,
This
though.
fruit, dubbed the beryl nut after its distinctive
Oh, I don't
color,
have enough
is
mycelia.
compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
I do, however, know where I can find some more. So I've got a very handy chainsaw. And a source of mycelia right here. I'll actually probably get a bunch of it. Just to make sure we're all set. There we go. I want to go ahead and get some of these early researches out of the way now. And then we will move on to expansion. It also gives the factory some time to catch up on resource production so that when I inevitably build a bajillion belts all at once, I at least have the plates for it. Alright, mycelia. Gas
The
obelisk.
mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Okay, so I can't do medicine with it yet because we're not to making statters anytime soon. We're not there yet. Alright, fabric.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Ah, right, gas mask. I would really like to just get parachutes. Not that we're going to be jumping off cliffs anytime soon, but having it done would be nice.
Parachute unlocked. Fix-It appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fix-It property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
That's a way to put it. Alright, it's going to be a long time before we make use of this stuff.
Completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Okay. Sure, alright.
The
That
remains
is,
researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
okay. Some of those things I heard earlier were words, I'm sure of it. But that's not a big deal. Let's slap some more of these down. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Put some more power cables up. Get more splitters. Oh, I'm missing cables. Of course I have. So we'll finish this extra power setup. We're gonna go gather some more limestone, and then eventually I would like to work on the space elevator. But there's gonna be a lot needed to get that up and running, let alone feeding it. Close enough. And we'll be able to do this a bit better once I actually have the resources for foundations, but until then, they can just, the belts can go wherever they need to go. I really don't care. Alright, so we should have a substantially improved capacity. How long this will last is not a huge concern of mine. We'll get more fuel as we need it later. We'll go ahead and leave a stack in there. Okay, so we were at 120. We will be at 240 once all of these are filled. Filled and operational. There we go. Now, I'm wondering, should I just go ahead and put the constructors next to the limestone, or do I want to belt everything over? I don't have vertical belts yet because I don't have the resource sink or the awesome shop. And one of these is a pure node, which means, sorry, normal node. So I can't put all of this on one belt. You know what? Yeah, let's just... How about we bring... you know what? We'll just build constructors here. Call it good. Or where's the other limestone? clean, pure. Odd, I swear there was another one, like, out that way? Because there's the one next to the base. I thought that was one to the west, but I guess not. There's one that way from where we spawned. I'm not too worried about it. How do I want to... So this is 90, and a single constructor takes 45 a minute, I think? Let me double check. I can probably do some weird splitting and then remerging. That might work. Split the 60 per minute into 2, and then split the 30 per minute into 2, and then merge them together. If I can find another power slug, I could do some overclocking too. What does this take? Yeah, 45 per minute. So let's go ahead and grab 2 constructors. I'm going to take the space elevator off of this because I need to be able to actually read my to-do list. Go ahead and put this miner away, because I'm not actually going to make it. I've changed my mind. Mostly just want to get that concrete over there working. I would really like to belt it over here, though. Belting it over here would be nice, but I'm not gonna. I don't need to. Granted, that doesn't mean I do have a long trip for... concrete. I don't want that. I've got the belts. You know what? We'll just bring 2 belts around and then do all the splitting and stuff over by the other concrete. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to regret not belting this stuff over after, like, maybe my second trip to pick up concrete. So we'll just go ahead and put the belts in, and we'll make everything vertical or move it elsewhere later. Although, instead of doing 2 belts, I could just do the splitting and merging and production of concrete and belt the concrete over. And not do it all. Be smart about what I'm doing. Okay, so we split these into 2. Excuse me. And then I need to merge them. So I think we'll take this, throw it in the bottom, that, throw it at the top, bottom, you into here, you into there. There we go. And that should work suitably. Am I clipping through a pole? No, definitely not. Stop looking. Hello. Hi, Kumi. How kind of you to announce your presence. I hope you're doing alright. We're getting stuff done today. Mostly just concrete production at this point, but we're almost there. was the max length for these? 25? 30. We'll go ahead and slap in a merger here. If it will... Yeah, that's not going to fit. Oh, I can't do that one either. Okay. Too close, too close. And just put that right on in there. Perfect. So now we should have a nice trickle of... what? This is 15 per minute, so 45 concrete per minute. Not fantastic, but it's coming along. It's chugging. Ah, jeez. Well, I do hope you recover soon. To a point of tolerance. I know how it goes. Anyway. I would really like to update this. But I need foundations for that. Let's pick a location. We got iron nodes there. There's a limestone there. Where's more copper? Because there's the singular node we have there. There's some far to the north on a cliff. And some to the southeast. Oh, yeah, I know that node. That's over thereabouts. Not so familiar with the other one, though. It's kind of out in that direction, I think. Yeah, right over there. Both about the same distance. We're not going to need a lot of copper, at least not early on. We need a lot of iron, though. Let's see. So we've got these three here. These are all impures. No? These are all normals. Oh. And then we have two impure nodes a little farther north. If I remember right, there is a quartz node out here? Unless it got moved. It should be like in this space somewhere. Out in northwest. Wait for it. No, northeast. There's more there. There it is. That's the stuff. Because then there's going to be coal out there too, I think. Alright. Good bit of concrete. But we're going to need way more. Because it's... how much for a foundation? 5? But I would like to get up to part assembly as soon as possible, just to make my life a little bit easier. But who's to say we can't plan a little bit? So I'd like to make something a bit elevated. So I think what we'll do, we'll slap down a lookout tower here, and we'll try and line this up so that we're not building into the gas cloud. So maybe use this as a marker. Go ahead and set this as our normal foundation. Why are these building diagonally? What the hell? Okay, but why? that was a little strange. Okay, so these are 4 meters, so this is about 16-ish. 16 and some change. I'd say it's probably like 20 meters at the level there. That is not going to be high enough. I really like to just build this above everything. So just a little higher. There we go. I think that should be a pretty suitable height. And now we just build out. Oh, right. There's Zoop mode. Zoop mode is better for this, and it doesn't risk me falling into the void. Sorry, not the void, to the very cold, unforgiving ground. Now the trouble is just getting the ore up. And I've got... Let's see, I've got conveyor lifts, but I don't think they're very tall. Oh, no, they can be. It's just you need more iron. Never mind. I stand corrected. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die navigating this thing. But yeah, just make the big platform and start bringing resources up to the top. It'll be great. How are we on biofuel? Debatably fine. We're almost filled to the brim on everything. I'll go ahead and just use my stacks to top everything off. I probably have some more chainsawing in the near future if I want to make sure I don't have to worry about this. Now it's fine. I get it done now, I won't have to worry about it for the rest of stream, I'm sure. I hope. I can also use that as an excuse to go hunting for power slugs. overclocking is very cool. And I will definitely be using it as a way to make builds not suck. Seems like a good place for them to put enemies. Would just charge you out of nowhere. Maybe my Dark Souls fatigue is still taking root. There are no dogs here. They can't hurt me. This is a safe place. Safe. What is that? No, wait, hang on, I see that. Oh, I think that's a Mercer sphere. I think. Capra Demon jump scare. Yeah, no, I think if I encountered a Capra Demon in this, I'd be pretty concerned. Wait.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
Harvest the scripture, compose it into a blood song. Okay. Brunk.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Oh. Oh no, no, I'm falling too! Shit! I was just about to make fun of it. It's like, good job, doofus. You ran off and died. Well, so did I. Also, why is it so hazy? Okay, so we're heading north. Certified Dark Souls moment. All I need is the fucking goofy falling sound. Rolled into the cliff. I did it to myself, honestly. Also, it's not lost on me that there was a much bigger hog down there where I died. I'm sure recovering my body is going to be easy and unconcerning, and I will have nothing to worry about. There's the crate. There's the hog. You're gonna see me. No, wait. I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Not a problem. Barely an inconvenience. Ugh. I don't need this crap. I don't need to know about it. It's gonna be a long time before we make use of bauxite. Oh, hell, I didn't even get an ADA notification for it. But I should probably be able to research it in MAM. Anyway, how are we on resources? Pretty good. This should be a sufficient amount of fuel for the foreseeable future. As in, like, a stream or two. Until we fully set up production for space elevator parts, anyway. What I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to do rotors. I'm going to do rotors and reinforced plates. And then I don't think I'm going to actually need the frames, the modular frames, anytime soon. Aside from the space elevator stuff. Ah, blades. Oops. The most annoying part about this process I'm about to go through is that I still have to build all the reinforced plates by hand. Let's see. So that we can make more constructors to make this stuff. There's no bauxite research.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible.
Yes.
Note, power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Okay, alien technology. Dimensional depot. I want that so
Mercer sphere
bad.
analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While
Okay.
Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
So they know about it. They just can't do anything with it yet. Or they're we're here to research it. Okay. So that is going to be more than enough fuel for a while. How is our concrete supply going? Because we're not to space elevator levels yet, but I do want to build. A little over a stack. I like it. I need, what, 1,500 for the space elevator? No, it's 1,500 wire. But yeah, eventually we can do better than just this lousy one-to-one system. I could do it now. If I did it now, it would actually be better. I could tear all of this down, do the actual proper ratios for the iron. So we make a rod assembler and then a rod to screw assembler. So I have spare screws on hand. I could workshop some basic part assembly. I want to do it out there, but it would be faster to just get it done here. And look, we need 200 cables. We already made a bunch. I guess the trade-off here is, do I delay working on the first big factory I want to work on, or do I make the process of making that factory faster by doing the small stuff here inefficiently, but having parts being made while I'm working on other things in parallel? I think that's... I don't want to, but I think it's probably the better plan to do stuff on a small scale inefficiently over here, rather than making all of my reinforced plates for my reinforced plate factory by hand. I don't wanna, I just want all the parts already.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Thanks, Fix It. I appreciate you. I appreciate your faith in me and your appreciation of my ability to commodify local resources. What the hell? Let's go ahead and tear that up. I'm gonna let everything here boil out. Just let everything run. Do I want to just build elsewhere? Build like over there. You know what? No, I'll just tear everything down. Tear everything down, and when we've got all the spare bits, I can just plug them in. All the spare iron and everything. Okay, so copper node is normal, I think. Let me double check that. That copper node is normal. And these two are impure. Okay, so that's 60 iron a second. We can run, what, 4 smelters off that? 2 smelters, okay. So we'll do 2 smelters. Now for rods, we can do 2 rod constructors off 1 smelter and 1 plate. Yeah. So we can do 2 rods, 1 plate off of this section here. I'm gonna move this stuff farther out. So we'll say plate, rod, rod. I'll put another thing in front for screws. So then we'll do 1 smelter into here. And then 1 smelter to split between these two. Perfect. Okay, so holes. And then we'll set storage containers out here. Quit fidgeting. Stop it. screws, rods, plates. Actually, for screws, it's 10 rods a minute. This makes 15. It doesn't matter. All right. So then just one belt into each. Easy peasy. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and split this line over here. We don't have enough plates yet for the copper production, but that's okay. There we go. Very nice. Let me double check the codex, because that'll make this easier. So wire is produced at a rate of 30 per minute. Copper ingot is also 30 per minute. Cable is 30 wire per minute. Or, no, 30 cable per minute. It doesn't show the input. Oh, I see. So 60 wire per minute to fill one cable. Wire is produced at a rate of 30. So 2 wire to 1 cable. We can split. So we split our copper into 2 smelters. We can do 4 constructors for wire? No, 2 constructors for wire. I guess we'll do 1 wire just to make the wire, and then we'll feed a cable producer at half the rate. So 2 constructors, 2 smelters. I guess that was the table making the sound. It sounded like there was like welding going on, and with the audio, it sounded like it was like behind me. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Maybe I need to harvest more artifacts. Okay. So then, smelter. Actually, we'll line these up. Go ahead and split our 60 copper into here. Yeah, that'll do. So copper here, copper there. We'll turn this one into, whoops, wire. This one also into wire. I need 1 more constructor for the cable. Okay, cable. Get some storage containers up. Cable out, wire out. There we go. Copper in. Now we get the poles in. Cool. Then we'll bring the copper line back in. And there we go. Now we are using our current inputs a little more efficiently. Technically, I think we're at 100% efficiency. I just filled this stuff up. Right. Clock speed, 20 per minute. Yeah, okay, so the machines are at the normal rate. I think I still need... I can't see actual diagnostic information about it, though, until I finish the power slugs tree, though, I think. And I can't do yellow power slugs till I've got rotors, and I'm still an hour or so, at best, out from rotors. We're getting it, though. Cables, wire, screws. I really don't need a lot of screws, but we're good. We're doing all right. Actually, I'm going to put those back. I'll need those for the awesome shop stuff, I think, and maybe a couple other equipments, but that's all I can think of. Oh man, fuel. Very good. Alright, let me think. Space elevator? We almost have enough stuff for the space elevator, but not yet. And even then, it's not a necessity. What's the next stuff in the tier? We have jump pads. Jump pads, resource sync bonus program, and logistics mark 2. I think I'll do the sync stuff, and then we will work on automating reinforced plates. And if I can do reinforced plates here, which I can, because we've got the screws and the regular plates here, then I can start building constructors en masse. What does it take to make assemblers? Rotors, naturally. Rotors are screws and rods. Great. Yeah, the transition into assembly stuff is going to be a little awkward. But it's always been that way. One thing I could do, as I ramble and hop around my factory like a cat on coke, is I could go out looking for hard drives that would give me alternative recipes. And potentially I could get, I think there's a rotor recipe that doesn't use screws. And I think there's, is it modular frames that also take screws? No. There's a reinforced plate recipe that I think takes wire instead of screws. It's like laced reinforced plates or something like that. That could be handy. No, I'll just bite the bullet, because if I automate it, it's guaranteed that we have the parts. If I spend all my time trying to find hard drives to make better recipes, I'm still not gonna have the parts. So we will get to that in just a bit, though, but I am about to take a quick break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate your support. See you in a bit. Okay. I remembered to turn the music off. Definitely remembered to turn the music off and didn't forget anything. Also, this... Press E to interact with toilet. Oh. Wait. Wait, hang on. Can I... What? Fix it does not flush. People, carts, slugs, radioactive waste, leaves, or rocks. Well, I don't know, it seemed to handle that just fine. Fluid dynamics for pioneers. What? Wait, what's the rest of that say? Includes hot tips from top pioneers and fix-it employees. A guide for the rest of us. There's a Fix-It brand toothpaste. A very questionable mirror with the settings I currently have enabled. Ah, the old poster that we had before. Even though apparently a bunch of the old lore we were hinted at was like redacted. What? There's a game? Productive Packer Deluxe. Okay, wait, hang on. Oh no. It's Tetris? Package filling architects. Send as many well-packed packages during your allotted time. Place blocks on the board to start filling the package. Each block you put in the package will add to your points. Then around the bottom right corner, each block is the number of points that block gives. The fuller your packages, the more your fill bonus grows. Oh, it's not Tetris, it's tangrams. Occasionally a bonus tile will spawn in your package. Dropping a block on this tile before it disappears will give that block 4 times its regular points. Tetris? No, this is tangrams. I can't fit a piece in there. Still can't fit a piece in there. What the hell? This is pretty cool. Of course, I kind of screwed this one up. That one was borked. Oh, I could play this for ages. What the hell? Oh, I shouldn't have clicked this. Oh no! I gotta get the 1,000. Hang on. Okay, I'm not gonna spend all stream on this, I swear, but I fucking love Tetris. And I will enjoy this to the fullest. I didn't know this was coming. At all. Also, I royally fucked this one up. Oh gosh. I would literally just play this as its own game. For a very long time. I can't tell you, like, how much... Ooh, I got 100%! How much I played Tetris growing up. I love Tetris. And I had a Tangram set when I was really, really little. And I really like those The puzzle ones. There is one I have never solved before. It's like really popular. It's really famous for being an extremely hard one. And I've never gotten it done. But I have spent hours doing it. And I would spend hours doing these two, and I need to not. I've done so much worse this time because I'm not going fast enough. Ah, shit. Yeah, no, I wasn't focusing on this one. Playing Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine was Puyo Puyo. Yeah, I did way worse on that one. Okay, I just want to get to 1,000. I swear, this will be the last one. If I don't get it, we'll wait until another time. But I really... It's hijacked my brain. I don't have one for that. Or that one. Oh gosh, yep, screwed that one up. What are these weird ass shapes? Yeah, I know. I have like nothing that fits into this. What the fuck? But I did hit 1,000, which means I can stop when we're done. Okay. Nope, we're putting it down. We're walking the fuck away, because I will literally spend more hours playing that than playing the rest of this game. Good lord. I feel like I've had, like, my soul sucked out of my face for 10 minutes. Like, my brain's been hijacked. Ugh. It's like that scene in The Princess Bride. I've just taken away 5 years of your life. Tell me, how do you feel? And he's just... God, that's fun. I want to know who at Coffee Stain made that, because that's... I mean, that's just... That is just a game in its simplest form, and it's good, and it's got a nice, relaxing, repetitive, but not annoying backing music. Just background music. Ugh. Good stuff. God. Oh, I would have so much fun just playing that on its
Milestone
own.
reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
I hate how extra Coffee Stain can be. Literally, not go the extra mile, go the extra kilometer. Like, come on. Why you have to be such a good studio and then do that? Huh? Shameful. That's sad. Let's throw down our sink, which takes an annoying amount of power. And then our shop, which thankfully does not. Then we'll throw down an extra crate, and any extra stuff I don't want or need, we'll just toss in the sink. Like, for example, these excess screws and some concrete. Yes, I need concrete for building, but I don't care. Also, we need enough points to get a coupon because there is a very special blueprint I'm pretty sure is still in the game once we've got a coupon. They added a dark mode to the awesome shop. Oh my gosh, that's great. Alright, yeah, there's the boom box. I'm I'm pretty sure. Oh, they got Sanctum and Goat Simulator music too. I I turned off the I turned on streamer mode, so I imagine a good bit of this music will probably not actually play. Now, what of these would be nice? A conveyor lift floor hole would be really good for the platform, actually. And then conveyor ceiling mounts. I don't know. We don't need the floor hole because I can just put the resources off on the side of the platform. I don't care about signs because we don't have the quartz crystal stuff for them. Finishes, eh. Extra foundations, nah. Most of this I don't particularly care about. I do like the ladder. The ladder is a good one to get early. Some of these we can't get because we don't have steel. There's the coffee cup. I will probably be getting that. And then you could also just buy parts, which I guess, but like, okay, but 100 reinforced iron plate for 3 tickets at this early stage of the game actually would not suck. That would be pretty good, actually. And 15 modular frames. Ooh, that's tempting. Okay, now, before we do, though, let's go ahead and print our coupons. And now, we're going to sync one of the coupons. Wait for it.
Fix-It sees what you did there. How creative. I have also been creative. There is something extra special for you in the awesome shop. It is a marvel of technology. It is truly the shape of the future. I will be sad if you do not use it and love it, and tell any friends you make in the future all about it.
Lo and behold, where is it? It's probably under specials. Yeah, the Cyber Wagon. Absolutely indestructible, needs no further information. It's a mock Cybertruck, and it's got square wheels. And it costs 20 tickets to make. Well, 20 tickets to get the blueprint, and then you have to use other resources to actually make it. It's kind of annoying that way. I'm going to go ahead and sink some of this excess crap that I am not going to process. But yeah, it's one thing that I really hope they didn't nerf. You can run vehicles over jump pads to launch them. The Cybertruck has like unnaturally strong force from being launched. So you can put like an angled one from like here, and it'll launch you like most of the way to like that cliffside. It'll launch you so far. It's a great way to travel, but the problem is it can't travel on solid surfaces well at all, and also making a return trip and surviving is really difficult. It's fun, but it's dumb. Anyway, what the hell was I doing? We were gonna automate reinforced plate. That's right. So I need to make an assembler, which means I need rotors and reinforced plates, which means I need to go get more screws. The ones I just put away. God, I love this game. I love this game, and I really appreciate Coffee Stain. Truly one of the few studios that I regularly keep up with, and a beacon of hope in the very, very bleak cesspit that is the game industry. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of really inspiring indie devs out there, but Coffee Stain leads the pack in my eyes. Granted, I've loved basically every game from them I've ever played, so there's a little bit of bias there, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So, assembler. Surface is too uneven. Of course it is, because we are not on foundations. We're going to want to build 2 of these. But I want to make one, so making the other one's easier. So reinforced iron plate will be plate and screws. Rotors are rods and screws. So we're going to have to put a splitter on the screws. Here. And this is not going to be at an efficient pace whatsoever, but it does not matter. Foundations. Can we get a ramp up to this so I can stop jumping all over it like an idiot? Of course not. Okay, so we're going to put one set of screws in here, plates in here, set this to reinforced iron plate. And there we go. So now we can set up production for another assembler, make our rotors, and then come back to like maybe one completed reinforced plate, if that. Because assemblers are slow as hell because their recipes are very complex. I really want to play that packaging game again. Oh, shit. Put leaves in the wrong one, and wood in the wrong one. Come on, brain. You know how this works. Leaves go on the left. Give the... Damn it! Addicted. No, you. I have an appreciation for good games. That's not an addiction. I can quit anytime I want. It's a problem. No, I've got it all figured out. I don't know what you're talking about. God, this conveyor is uglier than homemade sin. Oh yeah, bring the spaghetti on. No, this ain't spaghetti. Yeah, this is... it's a starter base. It's not bad. There's nothing to worry about. Not at all. Okay, so with rotors and reinforced plates going, I can now make assemblers as needed later. The throughput sucks ass, but it's up. The trick now is wasting enough time for resources to build up, and then I can build a better factory. It's all about little victories. And hell, with every constructor being only 2 reinforced plates, and this producing 5 per minute, it won't take terribly long for me to get an actual up and running factory to a point of my satisfaction. Making literally only parts I was already making to begin with, just with more throughput. The hardest part about the whole thing is screws. Because if we go into reinforced iron plate, you need 60 screws a minute, and screws produce at a rate of 40 per minute. So you have either an underclocking or an overclocking problem, but then there's also rotors that consume 100 per minute. So then you have to start evening things out. I forgot what the ratio is. I think it's like, without doing the math, I think it's like 3 to 2, something like that. It's a weird ratio, but there is a way you can get full production of screws to fully satisfy rotor and reinforced plate constructors. And I could do the math or like pull up a calculator, use an online tool for it. I'm not gonna bother. Like I don't right now. I don't care that much. That's our concrete flow. Now that it's leveled out, that's about what I expected. I think now, though, we should have enough resources ready for... You want to put blocks and packages. I do, but I also want to make progress in the game, because while I do have a month and a half to wrap this stuff up before the new Factorio expansion comes out, I only have a month and a half. Like, I could spend loads of time screwing with the package game, or I could actually try and reach the new stuff in the game that the whole 1.0 update is out for, instead of just stopping short of it and then not actually getting to enjoy the new content. I know your game, Squid. Your Squid game. Okay, let's go and get the space elevator. Where are we gonna put this thing anyway? Ah, but if I'm automating the... Shit, if I'm automating the reinforced plates, I have no actual plates left over. I kinda need those. This thing's got a gigantic footprint, so I gotta figure out where it's gonna go to begin with. We can pick it up and put it down anywhere, but... if only I could, like, just put it somewhere stupid, like on top of a tree. Put it on top of the factory, on top of the base. Look at all those warnings. Come on, come on. Huh? Why can't you just click on the interface? Don't know a person likes his floors this color. It's for a 5-year-old with a paintbrush to mess it up, so I'm forced to commit war crimes on a daily basis. Okay, we're just waiting on plate and wire at this point. And then we can hook everything back up. What do we have now in terms of plate? 10! That's 5 whole constructors, man. That's great! Oh, I'm dying of impatience. Please kill me. You know what? I'm killing time and waiting for things to produce. I know a great way to pass time. I know a great way to pass time. Oh, jeez. I wish this had a little more time, or like a Zen mode. Ship it. Just get the points. Really? 2,000? What the hell am I looking at? I think at this point, it's less about trying to pack the thing perfectly and more about getting as many packages actually shipped as you can. Because if you waste a lot of time like I am right now trying to get things filled to the brim perfectly, you're going to miss out on good opportunities for points. No, where you arranged the wrong way. Bad. Yeah, see, I need to be going, like, way faster for this. Shit. Oh, I can do better than that. One more, and then I gotta go check on resources so we can actually get stuff going. I need to just be adding pieces at all times. And if I can get the bonuses, I get the bonuses. Because I only get bonuses if I keep placing pieces. And the weird ones give a lot of points. One more. Shut up! And now I have to suffer the consequences of my choices. Okay, that one was perfect, though. Chip it. Fuck it. Ah, no, that was a poor choice. Yeah. This is hard, but I enjoy it a lot. No, I'm short! Ah! I was almost there! No, I said one more. Where the hell is my doorway? There it is. Ah, I was 31 points away. Oh, that's physically painful. Maybe just one more. No, I have to do the thing. Oh. Of course, honestly, looking at that really makes me want to just make it myself in, like, Unity. Just so I have my own version of it to play at any time I want, with my own pieces and my own levels. I think it could be really cool. Is it an original idea? No. I don't care. I don't have to, like, give it to anyone or sell it to anyone. And as long as I use my own assets, I don't think they're gonna sue me over it. Also, I love this part. Here it comes. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so I need, what, 50 for the first one? Yeah. We're not doing that anytime soon, but it's good to have it up.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
No pressure. Also, I think that's the first time I've heard Fix-It mention anything about honesty. As if they were lying to us to begin with. Oh, shoot. I need plates for... Oh, I need more iron. Shit. I'm just gonna start boilerplating some of the some of the production over at the big platform, because I desperately need more plates. I need more rods. I need all of this crap. I can't really afford to be automating reinforced plates if I don't have a stockpile of regular plates on hand. I'm definitely not going to play more of the package game to kill time. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I won't. I shall not. I'm not doing it. Oh. Now, that said, I'm not really keen on playing off stream, but I don't mind idling off stream. Like just running the game completely silent during work, maybe during my lunch break playing some more of the package game. Um but that's really all I would be doing at that point. Let's go ahead and get this iron going. Because there's 3 here. There's some more elsewhere. Yeah, out that way. I think it's guarded, but that doesn't matter. Give me your shell. I'm going to eat it. Going to slurp it up for science. Okay, now all of these are normal? Are they? Oh gosh, that's a lot of iron. Gosh, 180 iron per minute. Okay. So then let's see. Let's do some quick maths. If I want to make more reinforced iron plate, I need 30 plate per minute, which comes from 1.5 plate producers. Yeah, 1.5 plate producers. Screws, that's 60 per minute. So we can feed that with 2 screw producers. 20 rods per minute. I could just overproduce and maybe waste some of the throughput just for a simpler production line. That would be... So 2 rod producers, that's 1 smelter's worth. 2 plates, that's another 2 smelters. That's 4 smelters, taking in 30... 430, that's 240. I don't think I have enough for that. 30 ingots per minute. 32 plate. I could probably underclock, but then that's going to need more space. Ah. No, what I need to focus on is I need resources, and I need resources now. So this produces 60 per minute. We can split that into 2 smelters. So 1, 2, 6 smelters. I'm going to do some quick and dirty production under the platform. Just so that we can have this done in a reasonable amount of time. Oh, jeez. No, please let me back. Okay, so I kind of just want to mass produce plate at this point, and we can change things up if we need it later. So plate, we'll do 4 plate. 1, 2, should have been closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a smelter for each. And then we will split 2 lines of iron apiece. Like so. And then we'll go ahead and bring in our poles for each side. Actually, we're gonna do this. Oh, wait. Yeah, if I'm gonna do this in a manifold pattern, I can't do that. Shit, I'm out of rods. No! And of course, in the back of my head, I hear the voice saying, well, if you're doing the production down there, why don't you just leave it down there and not build on the big platform? To which the rest of every fiber of my being goes, I want the big platform! I want the big box in the sky that makes the loud noise and makes the cool looking plates. It just kind of beats the rest of the voice in the head. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I listen to the factory. I do the factory's bidding. You want to stuff shapes into shipping boxes? Shut up! No! God, now I wanna make an edit of the fucking boy kisser meme, but it's just the engineer, the fix-it pioneer. It's like, ooh, you wanna pack shapes into boxes. How are we on consumption? We'll actually probably hit capacity if I'm not careful here. Too bad I don't feel like being careful. I wish I'd listened to that. You brought this on yourself, Squid. Beck has the screw automation going. I mean, it's great. I'm not actually doing a whole lot of screw stuff right now. I did, though, just say something very cursed. And I'm making Squid regret teasing me. He wants to show shapes of boxes. Elward, did you see the minigame? The minigame that looks like Tetris? What minigame? Oh, well please, let me take this opportunity to stop doing my work and show you this minigame. But I'm only gonna do one more and try and get to the 2,000 limit. Maybe that's what I'll do for my birthday. Is I'll just have an entire stream that is playing this goddamn minigame. Yeah, it's a simple minigame, Elward. You'll pick up on it. Put shape in box. Make good shape. Get point. More shape, more point. Addiction. It's the real dopamine. I picked up the wrong shape and then I committed to it. I don't know what would possess Coffee Stain to do this. They know how their players are. They know how this shit works. I need to not futz around with the little stuff. I need the good points. I need the big boy points. What? No, I'm not already done. Fuck off. It's too short. This game needs a Zen mode. It's too short. Fuck. Literally just put anything in. Ah, oh, damn it. God. There's a Zen mode's replay button. No! So expecting something revolutionary. No! Aylward, you don't get it. I grew up on Tetris. I grew up playing tangrams like on like paper and with like little blocks. You don't get it. That just hijacks my brain in a very good way. I can literally do that for hours. And part of it is also the time. It's pressured. When you're under a time crunch, it literally just activates certain parts of your brain that override the rest, including reasoning. It just shuts down part of this prefrontal cortex. You know, you said 2 games. No, I didn't. Don't you fucking gaslamp me. I said 1. And if I said 2, you can definitely cliff it, show it to me, and then I'll give you 2 more instead. But I didn't. You won't be able to find the evidence. It didn't happen. It's already been past 30 seconds. Why is this not... It is... Oh, but the machines aren't. Can't go that far back. No! Squid, you don't know? Oh, Squid. Okay, Squid. I'm not going to say anything funny or do anything important. I want you to go to my page and click on the videos section. You can see the VOD of my stream being made live and go back in time to clip it, if it exists. You can clip as far back as the beginning of a stream. Yeah, that's how I do it too, Aylward. Like, someone will tell me, oh, hey, you missed this really funny moment, and it's like, oh, well, let me go find it. And immortalize it, and capture Ook's cringe for everyone to see. I can't wait until I reach a point of popularity that I end up having viewers like me. That will then document every stupid fucking thing I say and make me regret ever having a platform. It's gonna be great. but not to like the ravenous fandom level of shit. Like I don't want that. I see what people do with like fucking Darkiplier and all that shit. I don't want to get called out. You know, that's a fair assessment. Okay, so we should be able to make plenty of iron plate out of this and still have more for rods. Now it's just a matter of getting all the inputs in. And I will rebuild this better later, but not yet. I just want to get it done. Why are these not connected? There we go. Okay, so we're still not peaking in max consumption, but we're good. Alright, everything's hooked up. Recipes are set. And this produces 20 per minute, so we're going to need 2 containers for this. Ah, I don't have any plates. If only my iron would hurry the fuck up. Oh wait, I have iron on me. I can make my plates that I need to store my plates. It's just slow as all hell. This plate is made out of plate. There we go. Yes. Yes. More. God, I love this game. This is my favorite part about this game. Is literally just the satisfying feeling of seeing a whole production line come to life. And believe me, when we get to like the mid game, where I'm literally spending like 2-3 hours building a whole factory in one go, and then shipping the ore in at the end, and you just watch the whole thing slowly light up. Oh, it's like hard drugs. It's putting shapes in their shipping boxes for points. Kind of. These do vaguely resemble shipping containers, now that you mention it. Yeah, really, because I'm too dumb for automation thingies. You are not, and I will not, I will not stand for that talk here. This game is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. I get how daunting automation games can be. But I want you to go... I'm going to post a video in a chat. I want you... I'm just going to like pick a random one. There's a specific person I want you to watch. Any sufficient amount of complexity that would require intelligent design can be mitigated through time. You can make something absolutely stupid in this, but with enough time, it does not matter. I'm sure you've heard of this guy. He goes by the username of Let's Game It Out. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but give at least the first video in that playlist a watch. You never heard of it? Oh, he has a penchant for playing games in the worst way possible, spending literal days, not like, a couple hours a day. I mean literal days worth of time making stupid builds work and making a mockery of game developers' best practices. or quote unquote best practices. Um, like, I don't want to make any kind of automation or simulation game knowing that he is out there and could play it. Because there are some genuinely, like, alright games. Like, you look at this, you think, okay, yeah, this is made by an indie, but it looks serviceable. And then he finds all the exploits and all the bugs, and it's merciless. And he's not, like, dragging the game down. He's not making fun of people. But, God, he is a QA tester on crack. He is a developer's worst nightmare, and also like one of their best ways of advertising. And he one a screenshot from one of his videos was, and I believe still is, one of the front page images for the Epic Games Store. Let me let me see if I can put this up real quick. Let me find, because he made the most horrendous builds. Oh, actually, no, he's got an... Yeah. Let me grab... No, we're not doing that. Let me pull this up. All right, let's make a quick source in here. Where the fuck did I put... Oh, my image source is missing. What the hell? Okay, 1 second. Hang on. I thought I had this ready. I don't. Image. Browse. Probably need a... Yeah, I need a browser image source for this. Hang on. Oh, I hate doing OBS stuff on the fly. Hang on. It's worth it, because it looks atrocious. No, not that. There we go. Wait for it. Oh my god. No, not that. Damn it. Why would it pull... What the fuck, OBS? I did just the source image. Why is it pulling all this shit up? What the fuck? Whatever. It's a really stupid thing, and if you watch the videos, you'll see it. Whatever. I'm over it. Okay, so the reason it's Epic is because the game got funding from Epic to be Epic Store exclusive for 1 year. And you know what? As much as I hate the Epic Store, I'm not going to fault the developer for doing that. Especially since Coffee Stain really hadn't done... Like, I mean, they made bank with Goat Simulator, and they had a few other games. But Satisfactory's, like, their biggest effort, to my knowledge. And I don't fault them for trying to get the best funding they could early on. Plenty of people will, Steam purists will, whatever, I don't care. Well, good for you. Good for you that Satisfactory is on Steam. It's been on Steam for years. It's great. It's a store for developers, not consumers. Truth be told, the whole Pipeworks system in the back also kind of sucks for developers. Okay, now that I've got an actual source of plate, we can go ahead and hook this back up. I'm gonna do one more snooze. I'm gonna go get some rods set up over at that other section of iron, and then we'll be set. Now, the Epic Store is a store for Epic games. to say, hey, see, we won't take as much money as Steam. Well, please give us your money. Please let us skim off the top of your hard work and effort, which is far beyond what we put into our own storefront. Please. Please, spare a crumb of royalties, sir. Saying this now, and it's like, at some point I'm gonna learn Unreal, and then this is gonna get up to Randy Pitchford. No, Randy Pitchford is Gearbox. Gearbox. Who the fuck runs Epic? Is it Tim Sweet? Oh, God, I don't remember. I'm not good with names. I hate executives. Epic Games CEO. Tim Sweeney. Okay, I had it right the second time. The only, like, game industry exec I know the name of and I'm familiar with is... God, now his name's escaped me. Fuck! He literally played one of my games when I was at my internship at Microsoft. Son of a bitch. Xbox, God. Phil Spencer. Shit. Making a fool of myself. Oh yeah, there's one executive I care about and I know his name. Shit, I've forgotten his name. Thor guy? No. That's the guy from Pirate Software. I do like him though. I think he's got some interesting takes on the industry. I'm of mixed opinion on his stance on the whole stop killing games thing. Like, I think he's got an informed opinion about it. I don't like his opinion about it, but I get it. I can see where he's coming from, but I don't know. I just respect him for the system he's built, and he is an inspiration for me, especially with the whole paying moderators thing. Like, paying your moderators and your content team, people who help you do your job, a full-time wage with benefits. I want to be at a point where I can do that, not just for myself, but for people I trust, people I care about. Shit, if I knew how, you would be one of the people on the list. Aylward. If there ever comes a time, and you can hold this to me, you can hold me into account for it. I would, if you were still moderating my channel in the future when I'm at a point where I can afford to pay people, I would absolutely do it. I don't deserve it. Well, the thing is, that's only partially your judgment. If it comes to that point, and I am needing more effort, I need more of your time, and it would be something you would be up for. That's it. Like, that literally just, that's all you'd have to say is, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this full time. I will jump through the hoops for making sure that you don't have to worry about currency conversion and all that bullshit. Like, that's important to me. I want to be able to provide that service for people I trust. But you know, I gotta walk before I start making a business out of walking. And like, I have a few people in mind that I would love to treat properly. To be able to say, hey, I like you and you do good work, and I would like to make your life a little bit easier for making my life easier. I'm not very quick to trust, but I have made more connections out of streaming than I had ever expected. And if I ever reach that kind of point, I would definitely like to give back to the people that support me. I don't. I hate this notion of streamers building their communities off of the backs of volunteers without some kind of give and take. There's no moral dilemma about it. It's not a dilemma for me. It's you do work, you get paid. There's no reason for some of these giant ass creators to not be paying the people who give their time to support them, for whom these systems would not work if such volunteers did not exist. It's not fair, it's not considerate, and quite frankly, I think from a business standpoint, it's stupid. You are literally letting people who would work for you for free languish for you to save a little money and effort. I'm not gonna... That is about as far as I will speak my opinion on it, because for some particularly large creators, when you start hearing about how they treat their teams and how they exploit their teams, how they exploit their fans, I get riled up with that shit. I will go the fuck to town on the likes of PewDiePie and MrBeast, but there are plenty of folks on the internet who have already done that to death for me. Don't get me started on the whole bridge incident with PewDiePie. Oof. I love just disliking a content creator because I don't like their attitude, and then finding out that they're actually just racist. Oh, but he's not racist. It's just a word. It's just a word. Words only have power if you give it to them. Those people can bite my pale black ass. Oh, I'm gonna quell that. I said wasn't gonna get into it, and then I started getting into it anyway.
Similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Caterium is important. I can make Blade Runners and be faster. Stronger.
That sentence had too many syllables. Apologize!
It was kind of a run-on sentence. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe that's what that's the podcast I could do, is getting angry about asshole content creators that abuse the privilege they have.
Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Alright, that is all the way on the southwestern island. Holy shit, that is really far. .6 kilometers. Jeez! Skaterium's so far away. But no, I'm not going to lead you on about it, Aylward, or anyone else about that sort of thing. But when push comes to shove, and that's something that you would be interested in, I would say yes in a heartbeat, provided we work out the details. Money's hard, money's annoying, and I don't like dealing with money. I really don't. I like to deal with people, not money. Deal with the shit that matters. Oh, look at all that plate. Okay, so what have we done today? Played a lot of a game that I am probably going to spend part of this weekend trying to recreate for myself, so I can have it at any given time when I want, with a Zen mode, so I don't have to worry about time pressure. We got reinforced plate and rotors up and running. Very slowly, but they're running. Started to dip into this new iron supply. And with enough resources stockpiled, I can build the platform up there, start getting all of the proper, efficient setups for these smart plates. And then we get to move on to better stuff like steel and coal power. Steel and coal power are great. Steel and coal power is like one of my favorite sections of the game. Although, fuck reinforced like concrete beams. I forget what they're called. They suck because they produce so slowly. But oh, I can't wait to bust this game open. I think by Friday we'll be able to dip into Caterium and Quartz. We won't be able to do a lot with them, but I'm hoping to have Tier 3 done by... yeah, Tier 3 done by the end of the week. If I can absolutely help it. Because I will probably be playing very, very late on Friday. I'm going to get a new case of beer, we're going to sit down, we're going to automate, and I will ramble my heart away. God, I love this game. Oh, I love this game, and I'm also going to go mention Satisfactory on Twitter and tell them that they've set up an unhealthy addiction for me, akin to the likes of Balatro, with this fucking... this game. Productive Packer Deluxe. I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna head out for the night. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I love the conversation, as always. I'll have the VOD for this up tomorrow, in case you missed anything. And I will see you then. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.